Hello guys, welcome to a new playthrough for Nioh 2.
おお、もうかように大きくなったか。
はい。どのような子が生まれてくるのやら。この未来は限りなく広がっておりますれば。
Okay, so they have a really good character creation menu. We'll spend some good time getting our character just exactly the way we want it to. Let's see.
女子であれば、お前に似て美しい娘となろうぞ。
まあ。伸びた髪を口で
These guys
吸い
have
てあげる
really
日が
outdone
楽しみで
themselves this
す。
time around with an extensive character creation
わし
options.
に似てしまうと、その間おとなしくしておれぬ子になるやろな。ひげの生え方は親子で似るというが、我が子もこんなむさいひげ面になるのかの
あら、私は好きですよ。あなたのおひげ。目元はあなたに似ると良いですね。私の好きなあなたのその目に。
いやいや、お前にこそ似るとよい。愛しいお前のその目にの。
Okay.
親としては傷一つなく健やかに育ってほし
I
いも
think
の
this
で
is
す
better.
が。
We'll go with this.
なに、戦傷は武士の誉れよ。
You're free to go ahead and try various options here. I'm good with this. Let's move ahead.
強く生きるのです。強く。
Okay, now here's an interesting part where we select the weapon we will be going ahead with. Actually, it's not very important to really close on the option for the weapons over here. There will be plenty of time later on for you to change it if you so feel the need. But it's a good time to get into the weapons and see how each of them plays. So this is the basic katana. It's a pretty good starting weapon for anyone who's new to the game. Nothing too flashy about it. So there are three things to each weapon. There is a low stance, there is a medium stance, and there is a high stance. High stance typically, uh, give huge damage, but they also take up a lot of ki. Ki is the second bar, which you see going down every time I hit, right? And the one thing that a lot of players get wrong over here, and which I think decides how good or bad the new experience for them, is how they are able to master the key pulse. So, key pulse is when you hit, there is a flash, and if you are able to press the R1 tab at the exact right time, you get all your key pulse back. Right, so let me show you this. You hit once, you hit, and now the second bar has gone red, right? So at the time, if the enemy hits you, that's it, you're done. However, yes, see, the recovery on the key was much higher, and then I can continue hitting him. This is what a lot of players get it wrong, and if you're able to master this, then your Nioh 2 experience won't be half as bad as what it generally is for most players. Anyway, so this is the sword. Let's try the spear. Um, yeah, this is how you switch weapons. This is back to the sword. This is how to the spear. The spear also is an excellent starting weapon. You can hit your enemies from afar. You don't really need to get up and close. Has a pretty nice moveset. It also scales well with Constitution, which is essentially how many hit points you have, how many health points you have, and that's a good thing to have. So this is the spear. Now this is the axe. Axe again, it's extremely heavy, but it can stagger your opponent like no other weapon, and you can just skip him, hitting away to glory. It has a very strong high attack, and if anyone is playing with the axe, that is typically how one should go about it. Yeah, very high damage, a bit slow, but a pretty good safe weapon to work with. Now these are tonfas. They scale with courage. Courage decides essentially how quickly the key pulse, which I just explained, how quickly that happens. I think the game gives you a lot of options to customize the weapon and the character that the build that you want to play with. There are three prototype builds one would want to go with. So you can either take a heavy armor, axe, proper tank build. You can go with a medium armor, which goes well with a tonfa. It goes well with a katana. Um, yeah, or you go with a very low armor, high mobility kind of a character, which I think is what we will play this time with. I have done two walkthroughs. One I've done with a heavy armor and an axe. The other I've done with a medium armor and a tonfa. This time we will go mostly with a dual swords or maybe the Kasurigama and a light armor. Yeah. So these are the swords. Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be our go-to weapon for this build. It does not matter what, like I said, a weapon that you take at this stage. You can always go around and change that. In fact, that's the one good thing about the game. Among a lot of good things about the game, is that you can play around with the character the way you want. Yeah, this looks good. So we will take a sword. We'll take dual sword so that we get a +1 on skill. And the other one, let's take let's take Kusurigama. We will get a +1 for dexterity. Don't worry, we will go through all these things quite a few times as we go ahead with the playthrough. But yeah, I'm good to go with the dexterity and the heart bonus. This is another fantastic weapon. Just look at this. It can really shred through enemies. So the Kasurigama also works well with a light armor build. A light armor build, in my opinion, is one of the most hardest builds because you don't have the backup of an armor to take hits. You have to be on your toes. You have to be good at dodges. But yeah, that's what we'll go with. We'll see if it does not work out. We may change the we may change the build. There's plenty of options to do that midway in the game, so nothing to worry about. But let's start with this. So we will take oh, where did this come from? We had to take dual swords. 1 minute. No, not on fire. Yeah, so dual swords is one that gives a +1 on skill. And the other initial benefit that I will take is, let's take Constitution. One can't go wrong with Constitution. Yeah. Will not use this, but taking this means that we get a +1 on Constitution, and that's a good starting bonus to get. Yeah, let me replace the Kusirigama with Dual Swords. Yeah, I think we've got it. The next thing to choose is your Guardian Spirit. Guardian Spirit, my advice is always go for this Brute. So this is the yokai form. As the third bar which we saw, once it gets full, you will get transformed into this form, and you can really go at your enemies without taking any damage. So this is one option. The other is this one. So you can attack enemies from afar. You don't need to get close to them. The problem with this is that it gets over pretty quickly, and you're really not able to do much damage to your enemies when you are in this Guardian Spirit form. And the third one that you have is Harbor. This is quick to dodge, quick small attacks. You can really go behind and attack. However, the same problem, this gets over pretty quickly. So for my money, I would use this at all times. Excellent. Yep, so we're good to go. I think we have the skill, we have the Constitution bonus, and we have strength. Yep. So we go to our first mission, the village of cursed blossoms. So these are essentially save points. You come to a shrine. Each mission will have some 3 or 4 shrines where you can come and upgrade your character. You can change your weapons. You can change your guardian spirit. Let's quickly level up. So yes, so now would be a good time to just run through what this is. The good thing about Nioh is that if you press the options key on your DualSense controller or any Xbox controller, you can pretty much get a full understanding of what each and everything does, right? So for example, yeah. So what is Onmyo magic, right? This is the capacity to ready Onmyo magic skills. The larger the number, the more magic you can prepare. So similarly, you can go through anything and it will pretty much give you a full understanding of what that is. So constitution, that decides your life. So if I were to increase this by 1, the life points for 910 will go to 945, and there will be some increase in the poison and paralysis resistance. Similarly, if I increase heart, what it essentially does is like what it says below, it affects your ki, which is the second bar, and it also affects a bit of your ki recovery. It impacts your sword and bow. So if someone is having a sword as his primary weapon, he will be looking to invest in this particular skill. What we have is dual swords. That's the character we want to go for. So we will take up skill. Magic is also something which you want to level up, but not right now, later on into the game. We don't have points, so we will go with skill for now.
な不覚を取るとは。油断さえしなければ。
You really don't want to engage with this monster right now. If you are feeling adventurous, you can go for it. There is a hidden trophy if you manage to defeat it right here. But currently, you are way too under leveled for you to go for it. However, if you're feeling adventurous, go for it. So these are Kodamas. As you guide them towards the shrine, you will get certain benefits. We will get to that a bit later.
おかしなものまで見えてきやがった。神も仏も守っちゃくれねえ。自分で何とかしねえと。わしらを侮りおって獲物の扱いぐらい心得ておるわ。やった技の終わりにて構えを整え斬新を示せば気力は瞬時に充実する。
So we get ready to face our
尽きた
first
気を
yokai
斬
here.
新にて満たせば気は共鳴し常世
Before
を
that,
打ち払わ
let's see what's in here.
よし、これで奴らを追っ払ってやる。
Oh, and we also have our first death. Quickly running to that place.
から貫いてやるわ。
There we go. So we have 3058. Let's level up. Okay, so we will take yeah, let's take up skill, couple of points. Let's take up heart, constitution. Yeah, it's good to go. The hunter switchblade. Yeah, we have our second Kodama here. We'll kill this guy and then we'll get our bow from here. The bows also scale with skill, so that's an added benefit that we have. Kick this down so that for some reason if you die you can escape everyone else and directly come here. Let's get this guy. Get this guy. Now you can. Oh, missed it. Yeah, that's how the X works. Couple of hits and that's it. That's all it takes, really.
められるくらいなら
The Harakiri sword.
お母さんごめんなさい
The heirloom cuirass. It's a heavy armor. Will not be using that.
持てるもんだけ持ってさっさとずらかるぞ
So we go from here. There'll be a guy sitting here. Get him from the back. Let's get him with a high attack. Oh. It's good if he does not go outside because there's another one waiting for us there. So let's get him before. Yeah. This won't work. It will just topple off the helmet. Let's get him with a high attack first. Okay, now let's run through our inventory and see what all have we got. Heavy armor. So the equipment weight, ideally for this character, we want to keep it as low as possible because we want him to have very good ability to move around quickly. A heavy armor will just slow him down. So this has very high defense, but will not take it. We'll go with this. Takes 12 to 30, and it's the same. Okay. Yep, 34.1 works, and yeah, we'll go with this. 9 to 20, and the equipment weight is at 34.1, so that works. This we will not go for now. The good thing about the game is that it will keep you giving new and new weapons for you to try it out. But on dual swords, we just have this for now, so no change here. Accessories, we would want to go for now. I'll come to this later. For now, let's take this. I'll explain as and when we start getting more and more accessories about which would be the best ones to choose. So over here you see the black case again. That means there's a yokai waiting for us there. Before this, I thought so. There's a Kodama here. We'll take this as a third one for this area. There is a trophy for getting all Kodamas across the game. There are some 150 of those. Let's take this. Let's now slowly try to get into this. There will be two Gaki waiting for us over here. One is hiding and it will attack as soon as we enter. So Shinobi robes. Yes, that helps. That's light armor. Shinobi, it's a good set for anyone who wants to go for a dexterity based and a Kusurigama based build. It has very good ninjutsu power. It gives you an added life. We are not going to go that route, but still it has better armor, so we will go with this for now. Yeah. So you can summon from a benevolent grave. The blue ones will come and help you. The red ones will come and attack you. However, you can kill the red ones or the revenants as they called, and you can also get the armor that they would be wearing. Not necessarily the entire set, but one or two pieces. And for that, you need Ochoko cups. I think let's call him because probably that's the fourth one for this area.
誰かこの地獄を終わらせて
I think we've got a good Uchigatana. Let's upgrade. Let's see. Yes. We'll take this. And this unlocks the way back to our shrine. There we go. Perfect. We have just about enough Amrita gathered to get an upgrade. Let's take up skill. Well, let's take up heart. Heart also, it's getting us a +3 on the Uchigatana. So let's go for this. Right, I think this is a good time to wrap up this video. We just passed the 35-minute mark. Next video, we will go for the boss in this area.